The next Ghoul Garden update has been completely leaked. It introduces so many new things, including a part 2 to the Halloween event that we already have in the game. On top of that, we actually have a brand new blossom that has been leaked to be coming into the game, or it might actually already be in the game. This new blossom could be the best seed inside of the entire game, better than anything we have already seen in the game, and I have all the leaks to show you guys for that. As you can see, Jandel has announced part 2 to the event, and this looks very similar if you look at it. The only thing that is different in this picture is the stuff in the background, which I'm going to dig into as well. But if you click onto it, you'll see some differences, such as right here, this update extends the Halloween event. However, if you read under that, it says explore the expansion of the Ghoul Garden. Okay, update introducing new events to participate in. This is a common thing that we actually see in part 2s of these events, and the reason for that is that when these events come out, usually they don't have too much active participation. Right now inside the game, you can participate in the cauldron and then wait for the market to show up to where you can spend your candy corn or the jack-o'-lantern. However, with this update, we could see more things that you can actively do inside of the game. And I have all of the leaks to show you guys, so it's gonna be an insane update. But if you do find this video informative, or you see some leaks that you probably never knew about, please go ahead and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it, and like the video. It helps out a lot. Thank you. To start off basic with what's already coming in the update, as I mentioned, the background of this is different, and that is because the developers have some new stuff here. And as you can see, the first thing over here is literally Uncle Sam, bro, except he's like a ghost, and he is on this little graveyard. So this is going to be a brand new NPC that you can probably interact with. There is actually already those NPCs technically in the game, and they do have some secret encrypted messages in them when this Halloween market appears. There's like 2 little ghosts, and they just say some stuff that doesn't really make sense until you see this new update. And also next to that, you got this tree that looks spooky. I have no clue what that is. It could be something you interact with, or it could be something that pops up similar to the jack-o'-lantern. As you already know, a lot of players were actually pretty happy with this event, and that is because not only did we actually get a bit of leaks from the developers themselves, but Jandel himself went ahead and commented on it. When this event was being made, he told everybody that it was going to be something pretty classic, similar to stuff we've seen in the past, because, you got the Halloween market, and it's kind of similar to the old ones, such as like the owl events, the night and the blood moon. Because you do have to wait for this market to appear on this side, as well as this jack-o'-lantern, which comes every 2 hours. But a lot of people were actually concerned with this update that I am leaking now, because Jandel didn't really have anything to say about it. Or at least that's what people think. Jandel actually went ahead and made this TikTok right here talking about Plants vs. Brain Rots. And if you look over here and look at like the comment section, you can see that a lot of people are not happy, bro. Like this guy says, what about Ghoul Garden? And then this other dude says, bro, has just abandoned us already. And that is because in this video, he was talking about Plants vs. Brain Rots update and the admin abuse that he was hoping to do in there. However, one thing people have actually missed in Jandel's latest admin abuse, which, by the way, he did actually do the admin abuse in the newest update, was a very important message that I'm so surprised people are not talking about. And this has regards to do with the new Blossom. If you take a look at the seed shop, you can see that the brand new Transcendant Seed, which they've been actually adding a lot of Transcendence, by the way, but this one has a plant ability right here. Every 5 minutes, it mutates a plant with Ghostly. So it literally has a pet perk on a plant. I thought this was really cool. I mean, unfortunately, myself, I have not gotten it because I did not really grind this update. But it's a pretty cool little thing, Now you can actually get mutations off your plants. So it's definitely a new addition and a new feature that we're going to see along with new Transcendence. particularly this exact one. What if I told you there would possibly be a seed in the game that you can literally dig up? Yes, that sounds crazy to say, but this seed could be dug up inside of the game when part 2 of the event comes out. Now, this isn't exactly about the Transcendant Seed, so I'm gonna come back to this because I want to talk about the Transcendant Seed right now, which I think is the most important and the thing that you care about the most. As you know, Donbot, one of the biggest leakers of this game, they leak literally every single thing that the developers upload, and we got a lot for last week. But there was a bunch of these leaks that actually never made it to the game, including one special one that I don't think actually got leaked. However, it exists in the game. During the newest update's admin abuse, Jandel said this, and I was literally playing the game while this happened, by the way, but he sent out this message saying that there is a moon rock blossom. Yes, a literal rock blossom, whatever that means, for the first player who finds it. You're probably like, what the heck is he talking about? Well, there was a specific event going on at the time that this happened. As a part of the admin abuses, there is always this event that happens. It is called the space event, or the galactic mutation space travel, where you are literally taken into the middle of space with these random rocks floating around the map. When this event happened, Jandel himself said that, or actually first it was Jai, the other admin who was co-hosting with him, or developer I should say, but they basically said that there was a secret that lied around on this map that players could actually find, which awarded them with this moon rock blossom to the first person who actually found it. The only video that I ever found was of this person, so shout out to them. But basically what they said was this clue, and it literally says the clue was just space while the space event was happening. I didn't get a screenshot of all of this stuff because bro, I like, what kind of clue is space? What are you supposed to get from that? Now personally, I'm thinking of space because of the space travel, but what if they literally mean the space between two specific things, like the space between the cell shop and the seed shop? I don't know. It could literally mean anything, but whoever finds it first is rewarded this. And I actually wanted to see what the moon rock blossom was. I wasn't able to find any video of it. However, I did find one specific seed in the game that was leaked in the newest update, but never actually made it to the game. That specific seed is the black magic ears, which as you can see, there is like no leaks for this, but it says that it is unobtainable, unreleased prismatic crop. The black magic ears appears to be a shard of rigid spikes of magneta and black, and it says obtainment, the intended obtainment of the black magic ears is unknown. It cannot be obtained through standard gameplay and requires admin rights or testing rights to acquire. Now, as a tester, I'm gonna be straight up with you. We do not know. This is not a tester item. This seed right here, though, is a rarity, is prismatic. So, is it going to get changed? Or was it meant to be transcended? I don't know. But since it's not in the game, the rarity that it shows here really doesn't matter. And I understand it's not the same name as a moonrock blossom. But, brother, look at this. Tell me this does not look like some sort of shard or what could be a rock in space. I mean, it could literally be anything. A moonrock blossom could be anything. This was the first ever time that this moonrock blossom was announced to the public. Jandel has never said anything about this other than the fact that, you know, Jai and him are actually cousins, which also was another leak in the newest update, admin abuse. But nobody knows what this thing is. And I know when I make this video that a lot of people are also gonna make videos telling you guys that this is how you obtain it and stuff. But let me just tell you straight up, right now, you cannot get it unless the space travel event even happens. And there is no guarantee that it looks like this. This is just an assumption based off of something that has not actually been added to the game yet. And I mean, in my opinion, the seed looks like something that could be a rock. I don't know. It's called the black magic ears, so it has nothing to do with a moon rock. But I don't know what things in space look like, bro. So yeah, it might be. This thing, though, is literally not possible to obtain. Like, at the moment, it cannot be found inside of the spooky seeds or anything. Like if I look over here, yeah, it was the poison apple, which is the best thing in here. So it's not this moon rock blossom that's a prismatic. And nope, it's not in here. Not in here. It is not to be found. But as you can see though, Uncle Sam over here, he is actually already in the game. And I did say I have some leaks to show you guys regarding him. If you remember, I showed you this update leak picture with Uncle Sam right here. Now, if you did notice, there is one special thing going on here, and there is that graveyard that's actually behind him. Although that graveyard is probably going to stay under him and it's going to be a part of the event, this guy is going to get moved around, and there will most likely be a digging feature added to the game. And why do I say this? There's literally a dev product that costs 59 Robux in order to get 5 digs. I mean, it's just as simple as that. The developers have added developer products, which basically are just the things that you can buy Robux. For example, you know, the Great Pumpkin Seed, 1,200 Robux. That is a developer product, meaning that there will be digs that you can purchase that will probably give you like shovels, and you'll be able to dig little plots around the map, similar to kind of how we had the acorn, except you actually have to dig things. But in this picture, there is also a tree, and at first I said I don't know what this thing does, until I was also able to find some leaks for this one. The only leak we currently have for it, thanks to Dawn, as you can see, it's this thing called Skip the Dead Tree Quest. And I don't know if you know, but this is very similar to something we've gotten in the past. In these Zen updates, we had this one very big tree that you were able to actually grow and basically give it like its tranquility or whatever it was. So there's a very good chance that is going to be something similar to this update, where you're able to continuously do quests, grow the tree, or you can just pay 149 Robux and skip it, which I don't understand why you do that. But you know, for people who are interested in that, there's always an option. But what if I told you there is even more leaks? Another one of the things that never got added inside the last update, shout out to Tim, by the way, this dude's been leaking them like crazy, is this Halloween Forever pack. As you can see, it does not show you the stuff you can actually get here yet, but it does say that one of the possible rewards is a pet shard rainbow, which could be a temporary reward, or it could be just something that you can actually get. This has not been added to the game yet. As you can see, we still have the normal forever pack. I don't think you can get any like crazy pet shards from this, if anything. And they did like buff this pack by a bit, but like the rainbow seeds are still incredibly hard to get. Like me just spending 37 Robux here, like you do get some good godly sprinklers. Like I hope you guys are never actually buying godly sprinklers straight up, because it's a lot more than 37 Robux to buy it from here. Yeah, it's 149, and it is something very easy to get out of this forever pack, so it's much more beneficial to buy this. This pack could be the thing that includes this new seeds. All I can tell you right now, though, is that this seed was just randomly added to the game and nobody knows anything about it. The only thing I can tell you, though, is that when the Dawn Discord server announced this, they did show this. And this was like before the last update, where they had a bunch of these seeds being a speculation. Some of these made it to get the game, some didn't, such as the Black Magic Ears, with the base price being 77,000. So this probably would not qualify as a Transcendant, but we could see it added into the game in different ways. And I mean, bro, it just looks so cool. Unlike plants such as the Helenium, I think that's how you pronounce it, this doesn't have any pictures, but the other one does. Unfortunately, though, to this moment, all the information is unknown, but there is a very good chance that this Moonrock Blossom is technically already in the game, and they've uploaded it on an account that is not under these detectors, because in case you don't know, for the developers to actually detect stuff, they have to know what accounts are uploading it to Roblox. Basically, if the developers want to add in like a new picture, let's say the Night Staff picture, they will instantly know as soon as it gets uploaded through a bot. But if it's uploaded somewhere else, there is a good chance that it was never picked up, meaning that it could literally already be in the game and we just don't know about it. So the next time you see the space travel event, be aware, because there could be a new seed in it, or unless somebody's already got it, but I doubt that. I'm very interested to know what you think about this, but if anybody's out there telling you that this thing is already, obtained or it's the best seed, technically there's a very good chance it will be the best seed, but we just really do not know any information right now other than how you get it. If you found any new information in this video, I would very much appreciate it if you went ahead and watched this video on the screen right here. It's a way better video, and please go ahead, subscribe, and like the video. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Hurry, click this video. Until then, bye. Love you guys.